All right, welcome students. We're going to go through Unit 2, Learning Targets 6 through 12, reviewing for the test on Unit 2. Remember in this YouTube video, you can fast forward, rewind, go over problems as much as you want. Focus on the problems you're struggling with. All right, for the first learning target, number 6 here, circle all the terms in this expression. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we are circling the numbers and the variables. So there's 1 term, 2 terms, and 3 terms to that problem. Terms are separated by addition and subtraction. How many terms are in the following expression? There are no like terms here, so we say there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 terms in that expression. How would you describe a coefficient? I would describe it, and I'm not going to write it down here, but looking up here, that says 7x squared. The 7 would be the coefficient, so it's the number in front of the variable. Circle all of the coefficients in this expression. So looking at this expression here, I'm looking for coefficients only this time. So that would be the 15, that would be the 8, that would be the -8, and that would be the 4. All the numbers in front of the variables. Are any of the terms like terms in the following expression? If so, combine them. So I'm looking for any like terms. I see a squared and a squared. So when I combine like terms here, I have 15 of them, I have 12 of them. I just combine them together. That's all I have to do. So 15 and 12 together makes 17 a squared. And then looking at the rest of it, do I have any like terms? I have a b here and another b here. So 8 and 4, those are actually going to make 12b. Sorry, I'm getting the hang of this here. It's early in the year, I will get better. So plus 12b. And then looking through, we have the b squareds left over. So -8, -16 just combine together to give you -24b squared. And I cannot combine any of those more because those aren't like terms. So moving on to learning target number 7. This is one that definitely causes me some concern going into the test. The more you practice, the better you will be. All right, algebraic expressions. Remember, looking at the term there are no equal signs in these. So product is multiplication. So what am I taking the product of? The and name here, or word, separates what you're taking the product of. 2 and a number. So I'm going to take 2, and I'm going to write right next to it x. That's the product of 2 and a number. And then it's subtracted from 7. So it's not that I'm taking away 7 from this thing, it's that is subtracted from 7. So I actually have to put 7 in the front. So 7 minus 2x would be that algebraic expression. The sum here, which means addition, again, look at the word and. What am I summing here? 3 and a number. And then I'm going to double it. So I'm going to take the number, whatever it is, and 3, and after doing the sum of that, I'm going to multiply by 2. Ratio, meaning division, of 10 and a number. Very important here. It's 10 and then the number. It does matter for the order in division. We also could say 10 divided by x. 20 subtracted by a number. So I take 20 and I don't subtract that from something, but I actually subtract it by any old number, which we call x. 3 times the sum of a number and 9. Whoops, sorry there. But we're taking 3 times. When it says the sum, that means we have to do what it's telling us to sum. So I'm going to have 3 times, and then I have the sum of a number, which would be x, plus 9. 3 times the sum of a number, x plus 9. A number squared. So I'm going to take a number, and I'm going to square it. Any old number squared. And then I'm going to increase it by 40. So after I do that, I'm going to add 40 to that number. The square of, what am I taking the square of? So I'm going to raise something to the second power, but it's the difference of a number in 5. So actually I have to take the difference of a number in 5, which is subtraction. I have to do that first, and then I have to actually take the square of that. Quotient, meaning division of 8 and a number. Then something's happening, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. 8 divided by x then less 25. So I'm going to take that less 25 from that. Okay? All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish learning target number 8 here, and I will make this one video, and then I will put pages 2 and 3 on a different video. So on learning target 8, we're going to simplify algebraic expressions here. So to completely simplify, I'm definitely going to distribute and then try to combine like terms. So this is going to give me 8x squared plus 24, and then I want to bring the entire negative 2x through. So I want to subtract 2x times x, which is going to be a negative 2x squared, but then the negative 2 has to go to the negative 4, and I'm going to get a positive 8. Then I look for like terms. It looks like 8x squared, negative 2x squared, so that's going to be a grand total of 6x squared. And then if I look at 24 here and positive 8, if I just combine those two together, that's just 24 plus 8, so I get plus 32. And that right there would be simplified as far as I can go. There's a couple ways you can approach B. Probably the one I would suggest is to distribute first. So what this is going to do is this is going to give you 6x plus 30 on top to get rid of those parentheses. And what we want to do at this point is to see if there's a number that can come out of everything. And we can clearly see that 3 comes out of all. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice, 3 goes into 30 10 times. So when you clean that up, it's actually just going to be 2x plus 10, and that's as simple as we can go on there. And remember, we are having fun learning math.